Hey, what's up, guys? Coming back with a video. And today I want to talk about. It kind of looks like PlayStation there, and time exclusivity is over. It's done. Time exclusivity is done. PlayStation new direct is actually gonna go multi-platform there. He wants all those games, all the PlayStation games, to be multi-platform. So that means he wants the games on Xbox and he wants the games on Nintendo Switch. And he also they've been porting PC games day and date, but those games there actually go on Xbox and PlayStation there, or no, Xbox and Nintendo Switch there. Guess what? There, for anybody who actually owns an Xbox or Nintendo Switch, you don't have to buy a PlayStation there to play all these PlayStation titles there. You don't have to buy a PlayStation there. You can play Spider-Man there 2018 on Xbox. You can play Spider-Man 2018. You can play The Last of Us. You can play Uncharted. You can play all those games there. They actually confirmed saying something about it's going to be PS4 titles there. Even The Last of Us, there, Part 1 and Part 2, could be on Xbox also. Could be on Xbox also there. So that means, where's that means exclusivity is? Exclusivity is fucking dead. It's dead out of the water there. So there will be no exclusivity deals for any company there going forward there. They want to put their games everywhere. And that's actually a good win for us there as the consumers. The consumers is a big win for us there because we finally can have an experience without a game being locked to a different platform there. So if a game is locked mostly to a different platform there, it's not going to be... mostly if a game is locked into a different platform there, it definitely does hurt their chances to mostly get more sales there, more units out there. But if it's mostly, these games are going to be multi-plat there, honestly, they should just get rid of exclusivity deal and actually just put all these games on every platform at this point there. Because that's where the money goes. They want to get more money, put it everywhere there. If they want to get less money, have it exclusive on that platform there. And then just don't have it locked onto one device there. And that's the one thing is these companies did it. It's not the 90s there. It's not the early 2000s where that was a big deal back in the day there where exclusivity did matter. But exclusivity doesn't matter anymore. And that's the real reason why there. So PlayStation there, Sony, I have to give you props on that there. Putting these games on other platforms, including Xbox there. Even there was that times there where Sony didn't want to put games on Xbox there. But this new director's like, no, let's get rid of fucking... This new director's like, no, let's put these games everywhere. We want to compete with Microsoft there. This is what Microsoft's doing. Microsoft's doing the same fucking shit. They've been putting their games on other platforms also, and it's been doing really, really well. Microsoft actually been putting their games on other platforms there, even putting games on PlayStation there, and actually gain a lot more money there. And they're technically beating Sony right now because of the sales of the PlayStation there. But you're also getting mostly the game was mostly getting ported over to PlayStation, gave him more sales there, including the Xbox sales, including the PC sales. So they technically are gaining more money because it's not really the graphics or anything like that. They don't have to do that. There's just like, okay, let's put a Microsoft account on this game there, and then the sales are going to keep rising up and up and up. So Sony saw that there. They put Helldivers on there, but mostly for obvious reasons why Helldivers went on there. The only reason why Helldivers went on Xbox because none of the PlayStation players supported it. None of the PlayStation players supported it. It was mostly supported by PC players. And that's the real reason why we're going to see exclusivity actually go out the door there. And this is mostly a big step up there. This is we all know the ponies there. They're not feeling underneath the water there. We all know about that. But this is a win for us. This is a win for the consumers, us. We pay them the money there, and we pay it for these games there through subscription services, DLCs, and stuff. We're the ones that matter. We're the consumer matters. The companies, they don't matter at all. The only thing the companies care about is the bottom dollar there, and that's what it is. And them mostly putting these games out everywhere just helps the gaming community grow and grow there. But by the consumer standpoint, this is a win. For the company standpoint, I think it's a win on their end also. Reason why I'm telling it it's a win on their end, because they're getting more money off that consumer base. Whatever game they support. Whatever game they support there. Like Microsoft with Forza, Microsoft's actually getting a lot more money with Forza on PlayStation, and Sony is actually getting them with their actual title games. So if they want to get a new, fresh audience there, put it on Xbox. Put those games on Xbox. Put them on Nintendo Switch. Because guess what? You're also going to see a growth of those games. Even growing higher and higher and higher. Mostly with Square Enix there. It was like what? Final Fantasy 16 was like 4 on Xbox there. So yeah, player base actually does matter. Player base does matter. Money matters there. And also put it on Game Pass has made it more. It actually does help the consumers, or it does help the developers in a way. Because guess what? Even I know a lot of people say they always bash on Xbox Game Pass saying, oh yeah, it's bad. Guess what? They're the ones that choose if they want their games on Game Pass. They're the ones that choose it. Not if they don't want it on Game Pass, they don't have to choose it. They don't. It's an option for those developers if they want those games on Game Pass or not. That's except like forcing their hand. They have an option on Game Pass if they want to put it on Game Pass or not, and they have to talk to those developers to put it on Game Pass. So I'm just mostly gonna talk about that little thing on Game Pass. But yeah, this is a good thing. It's a win. It's a win for gamers, and it's a win for consumers. So yep, what do you guys think about this? Comment, rate, more response to Tuesday videos. We like Black Marbles. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification on the below and live streams. Go response to Tuesday videos. Like, out of peace.